Welcome back, everybody. So we're going to give you, anybody that's new and doesn't know about us, I'm Jamie from Heavenly Dreams Dairy Goats. This is Zeus. He's our oldest herd sire. He's from Country Winds. He's got misplaced wattles, which you can see that are on his ears. He stinks really bad. They should be down here. Instead, they're up here by his ears. These little wattles should be down here, but they were misplaced, and that's one thing I really liked about him. Whew, boy, you stink. This is Lancelot. Oh, I forgot to say, Zeus is 3 going on 4. Lancelot is a year old. He is from Quarter Mile Farms. I think they're Hudsonville. I think that's where they're out of. But he is a really nice yearling buck who's coming too. He is bred to Mavis. Zeus is bred to both Ariel and Cal. Look at that handsome boy. Very, very nice looking boy. You two are just, oh, they stink. But I raise heavy producing milk goats, alpines. These are alpines too, for milk production, and I make goat milk beauty products: soaps, lotions, shampoos, conditioners, body washes, bath bombs, face masks, body scrubs, bath salts, all made from the goat's milk I get from our goats. Now I'm coming here, and we're going to visit the girls, and I'll tell you how old they are, who they're from. Miss Cal here is a Granite Wishes. That's who her lines are, Granite Wishes. She's bred to Zeus, which is the black buck right there. She is actually a 4-year-old going on 5. I ultrasound her. She's having twins. She likes to hide her pregnancies. A very sweet goat. She milks just over 2 gallons a day on test. And I hope to get a daughter out of her this year to possibly keep. As I said, she does have twins in there, and she hides them because she's so deep-bodied. But, yep, that's Miss Cal. And then we have Miss Odessa here. She's my old girl. She is 10 going on 11. She is not bred. She's retired. She is Grace Hills, I think is who she's out of. This is Mavis. She's a Country Winds. She is a 3-year-old going on 4. This is her second freshening. Last year she had a single doe kid. She milked just under a gallon. This year I ultrasound her. She's got twins, and she's bred to Mr. Lancelot. Then we got Miss Ariel here, and she's actually due first on February 5th. Cal's due February 10th, and Ariel's due February 15th. Ariel is a Country Winds too, breeding. I ultrasound her. She is actually having twins or quads. She's a deep-bodied doe too, but as you can see, she's pretty big. And she's a pretty sweet doe. She milked 1.5 gallons for me, which I'm pretty happy of. She's bred to Zeus, so I'm hoping to get a daughter out of her, because I think that would be a really, really nice cross. And I know that a daughter out of her and Zeus are a nice cross, because I actually had one, but she was sold. But yeah, these are my girls. Keeping our herd small, but still keeping enough to do what I need to do with. Our plans are to hopefully this coming year, 2022, to have a farm shop put up for my beauty products. That's the goal, but we'll see if that happens or not. I want a small shed type milking area up here. Pretty much right where these logs are laying is where I wanted it at. Alongside here, but closer to like in this area right here though. And to have a barn put up here for milking. But that will be another possibility, but not for sure. My shop is supposed to go up there, closer to the house, but on the back side of it, because our driveway is going to come up through there. And we just have quite a bit on our plates to get done, of course. We have this still to get some more cleared. We have this over here to get cleared because all this, where everybody's at, is going to be pasture, and then hopefully within the next 5 years we'll have a hoop barn put up here with stalls, or supposed to be on this end, a small riding arena inside it, and then the goats on this end. I don't keep goats out on pasture because it helps with parasites, worm overloads if you don't have them on pasture. But I think that I'm going to have a small pasture to turn them out when I know that the grass and the ground is dry. Let them graze a couple hours and then put them back up is my plan. I also would like an outdoor riding arena put up there, 100 by 100. I told my husband that's what I wanted. Just another thing to put on the list, but we'll see. I don't have plans for that to be done next year, nothing like that, but hopefully within the next few years we can possibly get that done. Our plans are to get some cows for beef raising next year. My husband's plans were to have them out on the back side of our property in a big square. We want to extend our chicken fencing up along this hill here, separate the turkeys and the ducks and the chickens from each other so they're not picking on each other. But that's just more plans that we're hoping to do, and we'll have to just see how that goes through. But let me come up here and I'm gonna walk you guys so you could see pretty much where our new driveway will be. And my husband wants a turnaround area, so if he ever wanted to bring a low boy from his work or something to bring one of the big machines here, that he would be able to. Mr. Hercules is very talkative today. I miss Mag and Diamond. But this cherry tree right here, that's still got to come down. I think my husband's going to leave that white oak and that sugar maple there. But as you can see, our driveway comes this way. I think he said this tree's going to end up having to come down anyways. But right here is our driveway, and it will come right here, right where all these rocks are sitting. So I'm going to go just around them, but try to give you an idea. And I got to watch where I'm walking because there's stumps sticking out of the ground. But I'm just going to try to walk in the area of where our driveway will be. And then my husband's got to fill in this area so it's not such a low grade down. It's a beautiful day today. It's like almost 50 out. I'm going to turn around just so you guys can see where I'm talking. See the different grade? That's all got to come out of there. That's why he wasn't sure if this maple right here might have to go too, but he's hoping to save it with cutting that down and bringing the dirt over where the roots are. He thinks he can possibly save that. I tapped that tree last year and I was getting 5 gallons a day off of it, which is pretty good. I was pretty impressed. Okay, so we're gonna keep continuing. So this cherry right there, that's gotta go, because that's right where this pile's sitting is where we're going, because my husband's trying to get as far as he can over this way to give more pasture to the horses. So what I'll do is I'll come this way, just kind of, you know, it's going to come up through here anyways. And then once we get on top of this hill right here, which is about right here, is where my husband wants to do his turnaround. Now, that tree's definitely got to go. That stump, those little trees. I think he said that beech can stay, but this little one's got to go. These ones right here have got to go. But this right here is going to be the turnaround. So he could come up and turn around, obviously. And then my shop is supposed to sit somewhere over there. Like if you were to cut that cherry tree down, which it's got to go. I think we're able to save that beech, because my husband's plans are the driveway will then come around and it's going to go right, like kind of like between these two trees, but that tree won't be there. So he's got to bring the dirt off and come right about where Max's doghouse is sitting and go right back down that way. So this tank has got to be moved somewhere. My husband's thinking about putting it behind the house or over where that big rock's at. We've got to do something with these rocks. I don't know what our plans are with them. I wanted them to be out in the goat pasture, but we ended up selling a bunch of our goats, so to cut my herd down. So we don't need them now. And my husband's plans are to still keep this as a retention for the water to come down off of, you know, everywhere. That tree right there, I think he's going to cut that down, or he might leave it. I can't remember. This one right here, I think he was going to leave. But he's going to dig this out a little more this way. And our plans are to burn that this weekend. That's what my husband said anyways. We're going to burn that. And I'll walk up there because that's an area too where my husband wants to see that maple right there. See how it's leaning toward the house? He wants to remove that away from the house. But his plans are anyways of having it moved from there, because he wants to take all that dirt off around it anyways. And our plans are to have trails back here. This tree right here my husband wants gone because it's split like 3 different ways. Dangerous tree. As you can see, there's 3 on it. But I'm gonna come up this way. Yeah, like all these little trees are gonna have to go off around the house. That cherry's gotta go. I think he wants that cherry to go, but that beech is gonna stay. But what his problem is the grade difference between where the house sits and where all this is setting. So I'm gonna come down to the house, sit where this grade's at the house, and then you guys can kind of see how much actually has got to be moved from here. So I'm at the house. Can you guys see the difference? I'm down below. There's quite a bit different in grade. Good, probably 4 or 5 feet of dirt that's got to come out of here. But our downfall is because our electric and our internet comes up through here, but our electric runs this way. That's what those things are there. There's 2 different lines of them. So, with that being said, my husband's either going to have to dig this by hand or have the company come out and move it, which will probably cost a fortune. But that's something else that's on our, because he wants to make this actually he wants to plant grass back here, so this is kind of like our area right through here, you know, of family time and whatnot, because we're going to plant grass up through there too. He wants to put, actually I'll come back down here, because he wants to put a patio in too. He wants to dig up the patio that's here because it's busted and leaning toward the house. And so he wants to actually bring the patio over to the edge of this right here and bring it up to the point of my flower bed and back around. So it'd be all in this, a bigger patio area, which would be nice. And then my orchard is down there. My garden will be there too. We have a ton of stuff to clean up back there after the log company was in. And like I said, my husband was planning to put cows back there, but we'll see about that. The chickens we want to be able to put up on this hill here so they have areas to run on, scratch and dig, and we'll go from there. Look, everybody's coming up. What's everybody doing? 2 hens, Kiwi and Mango. They're always looking up. Since our few chickens got taken, we think it was an owl, but we've got to get something put up so we can get them put up this spring so we don't have bodies taken away again. They're making a lot of noises. Well, thank you everybody. We'll see everybody tomorrow. Please subscribe if you're new. Just remember we're doing our 2,000 subscriber giveaway, and I'm hoping we can do that. So thank you everybody again. Please subscribe if you're new. Thank you to all the new subscribers, and we'll see everybody tomorrow. God bless.